Hello, Rachel here. So I'm sitting in my Zoom room that I opened for a session that I had scheduled. Something unusual happened. Nobody came. I'm here by myself. So I thought I'd share a message with you. And so that's just perfect because there's something I'm really so eager to share. Right now is February 17th, and it's the first day of the new year in the Chinese calendar. And we're coming into the year of the fire horse. I've been reading up a little on this lately, and wow, it's a big energy. It feels like a very fast, really productive energy if we choose to do that, if we choose to use it as productive energy. It's got the energy of movement, of forward movement, of momentum. You can just imagine. When you say fire horse, fire, first of all, it's hot and energetic. And a horse, you imagine a horse, galloping forward. So that's what we're dealing with today. This is the first day. And at the same time, we have a new moon, which also is a bit of a softer reset energy, an eclipse today. So all these three energies. Now, I'm not an astrologist. I'm just telling you what I've read about and what really resonates with me too, because I'm feeling it. I'm in very much into human design though, which uses astrology and it uses the Chinese I Ching. And human design, if you've not heard about it yet, it's the most clear personality typing system that I've ever found. And I've been looking at these things for a long time. It gives really clear and very specific information about who we're designed to be. And then you take what works for you, what really feels true, and you don't have to go into things that don't feel true for you. And we're cycling through different energies all the time. But one of the reasons I'm in this Zoom where nobody came today is because this was scheduled in a school community, school being SKOOL. I started a community on that platform last year to experiment with it. It's very, very functional. So for me as the host and being able to upload videos and courses and that type of thing, it was so easy. So I tried to transition my community that had been in a Facebook group mostly into school, and I met other people while I was in that platform. And I've already told you by saying while I was what happened. But anyway, so I experimented with it, but recently decided it just doesn't work for me. It's not it doesn't feel like home for me. There's a lot of energy around it that doesn't sit well with me, even though it's super functional, really great for a lot of people. But we're all different and nothing is perfect for each and every one of us, for one thing. And also, my energy in human design, or part of it, my profile is I'm a 3-5, and there's 6 numbers from the I Ching hexagrams, and it may not mean anything to you, so I apologize. But we're all a combination of 2 of those numbers. So the 3 of my design is I experiment with things, and the 5 is I teach what I've learned from my experience. So I look at that episode of trying school as a learning experience. I did learn a lot, which is awesome. I learned a lot about what works for me and what doesn't, and I can translate that into the work that I do with clients. So anyway, I'm so excited to have this time to just record this video because we're in this new energy. Also, last year, 2025 in numerology was a 9 year. So you add 2025, it comes to a 9. It's a 9 year out of 9 year cycle. So just using the single digit numbers. When you get to a 10, that's a 1 and a 0, reduces to a 1. So last year was a 9 year, a time of clearing out and completion. It was also the year of the snake, and that's about shedding a skin that no longer fits. So I'm just wondering, I shed a skin that didn't fit. School, I tried it out. It wasn't a fit. And so I've decided to close that. And you know what? Facebook groups really worked for me. So going back to that, but I needed to try it out. And the bigger picture is, what are we trying to do in our lives that really isn't a fit for who we truly are? And I think this energy that we have right now is incredibly powerful if we choose to use it. That's reminding me, is it Star Trek that says your mission, if you choose to take it, is to find out who you truly are. If you're not 100% clear on that yet, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to see what does not work for all of us. It certainly has been in my life, to see what doesn't work, what doesn't serve you, what isn't a fit, and to tune in to the true identity of who you are. And we've got lots of tools we can use for that. I believe we all have the superpower of intuition, and there's ways you can learn to enhance that, to improve it, to tune in. I love to teach that. And in human design, we also have what's called channels. And these are where two energies connect to create a superpower. So we all have them, by the way, except reflectors, which is a very small percentage of the population, don't. But their superpower is that they are that clear. So I'm a projector, which again is like 20% of the population, which is probably why school wasn't a fit for me. But anyway, my superpowers, my channels are curiosity, logic, and structuring. And so I love to find out what I'm curious about. I love to get all the details, find out what feels true for me, figure out how I can use it and create a structure around that. And that's what I did in the last few years. I created Reinvention Alchemy, which is a program that I run. And an introduction to that I call the 4 Keys. And I'm running that program in March 24th. And I'm calling this one the 4 Keys to Your Personal Revolution, because we're in this revolution energy. I think we can see it globally, but I'm talking about just within us. What is the revolution that you feel coming up for you? And a lot of people have started on their own personal revolution already. So anyway, I'm doing a workshop on March 24th, if you'd like to come along, where I'll talk you through the 4 keys that I've figured out that really work to help guide us through our own personal revolution. So that will be happening Tuesday, March 24th. Let me know if you would like details. And in the meantime, let me know if this energy right now really resonates with you. This energy of making a new decision, going in a new direction, choosing something new. And when you know what you want to do, what do you have to release to do that? What is ready to just be released? Let me know. Let me know what you think. And enjoy this time of Chinese New Year energy, a new moon, and an eclipse all at the same time. I think it's a really great opportunity to just tune in to yourself and what feels new that's bubbling up to be shared with the world or just with yourself. We're all different, we're all unique, and we all have something incredible within us. The last thing I want to say, and this is the foundation of all the work that I do, and a lot of people who work with me have heard me say this many times, but when I read Bronnie Ware's book, The 5 Regrets of the Dying, that just was so profound. And I thought, if I can help anyone not have this number one regret, according to Bronnie Ware, then that's my most profound work that I could ever do. The number one regret, according to Bronnie Ware, when people are at that reflective last stage of life, is I wish I led a life true to myself, not the life that others expected of me. I think ultimately that's what our purpose is. When we think of purpose, that thing is what it's all about. To live a life true to ourselves, not what other people tell us we should do. Should is is probably one of my least favorite words because it implies it's not true for you. It's not coming from your heart. Unless it's maybe I should eat a balanced diet. I should exercise. But those shoulds that come from other people are red flags. So I think that's about all I've got to say on all of that right now. So let me know if you'd like details on the workshop, March 24th. It will be at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So I think there's a time change around that time. So anyway, details to come. Meanwhile, have a great day. Really feeling into this awesome energy, this new, fresh energy that we've got going right now and what it means for you. I'm excited to hear about it. Take care.